come from compassion. It's just my nature. I come from a willingness to understand and to be understood.
We should be ashamed. But this is a country where we don't pay the teachers, and then we say the kids is the most important thing.
Why Oprah is terrified of Katt Williams and Taraji P. Henson has less to do with what they said, and more to do with what it revealed. Katt didn't just call her out, he accused her of protecting silencing black artists. Then Taraji, in the middle of a press run for the color purple, broke down crying, hinting at betrayal from someone with power.
It's not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you that we're gonna give this to. Imagine you being at that point and have to humble yourself and say, they're not paying me.
Add the resurfaced Weinstein photo, the Maui donation backlash, and claims from Monique, Seal, and even Rose McGowan. And suddenly, Oprah's untouchable image is starting to feel very, very human.
Oprah and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, they're dealing with some backlash concerning the charity that the pair started to benefit the people of Maui.
Let's get into it. The drama between comedian Katt Williams.
Cut it off, that's my That's any that hustle, that's our national anthem right there. Even if your job don't even require no hustle.
And talk show queen Oprah Winfrey.
I come from compassion. It's just my nature. I come from a willingness to understand and to be understood.
Started when Katt made some shocking comments about Oprah. He didn't just make a joke, he made serious claims. Katt said that Oprah didn't become famous just because of her talent or hard work. He believes she got help from powerful people in Hollywood. He even went as far as calling her a Hollywood handler. That means someone who has control or power over other celebrities, especially black artists. Katt said she used her influence to help the people in charge and not her own people. These words made a lot of noise because Oprah has always been seen as a powerful black woman who supports others. People were surprised to hear someone say she might have done the opposite.
She's so freaking mean to me. I was in shock.
Katt didn't stop there. He gave names of famous black stars he believed Oprah hurt. He talked about Monique, the actress and comedian who said Oprah turned her back on her during a hard time. He also named Ludacris, a rapper and actor who claimed he was treated unfairly during an interview on Oprah's show.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah. She cut you off.
Right.
She cut you, she edited out what you had to say.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's what it came down to. That was the only time I was on Oprah.
Okay, and then...
Now, whether we get invited back or not,
did you call her and say, why did you edit me, Oprah?
And even more shocking, Katt mentioned Michael Jackson. He believed Oprah helped spread negative things about Michael, especially when she interviewed his accusers after his death. Katt was trying to show that Oprah, while she seemed kind on TV, may have played a part in damaging the names of other famous black people. Many people started asking if there could be truth to what Katt was saying, even though it was hard to believe at first. After Katt's comments started going viral online, Oprah found out. Instead of staying quiet, reports said she faced him directly. The two had a heated conversation, and it was caught on video. People who watched the clip said Oprah looked calm but serious. She listened, but she also tried to defend herself. She explained her side and asked Katt why he thought she would do such things. The video didn't show everything, but it gave viewers a look into how big the issue had become. It wasn't just talk anymore. Now the world could see the tension between these two big names. Some thought Oprah looked uncomfortable, while others said Katt was just being brave for speaking out. Things got even bigger when actor Keanu Reeves joined the conversation. Keanu is known for staying quiet and avoiding drama. So, when he showed support for Katt Williams, people paid attention. Keanu didn't just say he liked Katt. He said he believed him. That changed a lot. People who were unsure before started to wonder if there was more truth in what Katt was saying. If someone as respected as Keanu believed it, maybe there was something real going on. Keanu's words made headlines, and the feud grew from a small fire into a wildfire. Now it wasn't just Katt against Oprah. It became a bigger debate about how Hollywood really works behind the scenes. Right now, Oprah has not said anything new about the fight in public. Some think she's trying to ignore it so it will go away. Others believe she's planning a response but wants to be careful. Still, the conversation is far from over. What started with Katt is now part of a bigger talk about how powerful people in Hollywood may treat others unfairly. Many fans are beginning to ask questions they never asked before. Why do some stars disappear from the spotlight so fast? Why do some actors and singers speak out and then suddenly lose work? Is it possible that powerful people, even ones we love, are part of the problem? The fight between Katt and Oprah is not just gossip. It opened up people's eyes to bigger problems. It's not only about one celebrity against another. It's about trust, power, and who controls what we see in the media. People are thinking more deeply now. If Oprah, someone seen as kind and wise, could be accused of hurting other black stars, then who else might be doing the same thing in silence? Katt may have taken a risk by speaking up, but he made people talk, and they are still talking.
We should be ashamed. But this is a country where we don't pay the teachers, and then we say the kids is the most important thing.
This feud has reminded many that fame is not always what it looks like. People on TV may smile, give to charities, and say the right things, but that doesn't always mean they are helping behind closed doors. Some stars might be used by the industry to keep others quiet or to control who gets ahead. And sometimes, the ones who speak the truth get punished for it. Whether Katt is right or wrong, his words made people stop and listen. Taraji P. Henson and Oprah Winfrey have been embroiled in a major feud. Taraji P. Henson and Oprah, two powerful black women in Hollywood, are also said to be in a big fight behind the scenes. The problem started during the filming of the Color Purple remake.
Something about good loving that all you ladies should know.
Taraji acted in the movie, and Oprah worked as a producer. At first, everything looked fine in public, but things were falling apart behind closed doors. Taraji felt she wasn't paid fairly for her role in the movie. She believed other actors were getting more money, and that didn't sit well with her. Even though Oprah was one of the producers, Taraji felt Oprah didn't support her when it came to getting equal pay. She believed Oprah could have helped her get what she deserved, but chose not to. This made Taraji feel hurt and angry. She felt like Oprah used her power to block her from getting a better salary, which created tension between them. Taraji didn't talk about it at first, but during the press tour for The Color Purple, she couldn't stay quiet anymore.
And I heard on the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
During one of her interviews, Taraji broke down in tears. Her voice cracked and she looked like she was holding back pain for a long time. She said she was tired of being underpaid. This wasn't just about her. It was about every black actress who had to smile and act thankful while getting paid less than others. Taraji said she wasn't going to pretend anymore. She wasn't going to be quiet just to keep people comfortable. That moment touched a lot of people because they could see the real pain in her face. Taraji didn't mention Oprah by name, but many people knew she was talking about her. She said black actresses are treated unfairly, and even in a movie that was meant to celebrate black women, there was still injustice behind the scenes. Taraji said she felt like she had to fight just to get what she earned, even after all the success she had. She was in big movies, won awards, and became a household name, but she still had to beg for equal pay. That's not fair. People started comparing her to Monique, another black actress who had spoken out years earlier about the same problems.
I said, Taraji, most of us die before our turn comes. We got to ask for it right now. Now, I understand that because there was a time I felt the same way.
Monique said she was underpaid and pushed aside because she refused to stay silent. When Monique spoke up, people didn't believe her. They called her difficult and said she was causing problems. But now Taraji was saying the same thing. And if someone like Taraji, who was loved by many, was still facing these problems, then it showed how broken the system really is. This situation made people think hard. If a successful actress like Taraji still has to fight for respect and fair treatment, what about the others who don't have her fame? It showed that Hollywood is not fair, especially to black women. There's a lot of talk about sisterhood and support, but when the time comes to speak out and stand up, many stay silent. People started asking, where was Oprah when Taraji needed support? Why didn't other powerful black women like Ava DuVernay?
The idea of caste is that it sits underneath all of our isms. So racism, homophobia, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, ageism, all the isms are there. They sit on top of this thing called caste.
Or Shonda Rhimes say anything?
You know, I've always loved medical shows, and so creating Grey's Anatomy was really a chance to get to play in that world. And I love to watch medical documentaries. I was kind of a medical junkie, so it was really exciting to sort of come up with a world where I could play with that.
Taraji even said something at the NAACP Image Awards while standing next to Queen Latifah. Instead of just smiling and clapping, they used the moment to talk about the unfair treatment of black women in the industry. That's a brave thing to do, because many people are scared to speak out. They worry they will lose jobs or get labeled as troublemakers. But Taraji didn't care anymore. She wanted to tell the truth. She wanted to make things better for the women coming after her. What made this even more painful is that Taraji didn't have to audition for the color purple. Oprah's team picked her. They knew she was perfect for the role. But even after being chosen, she still felt disrespected and underpaid. That hurts even more. It shows that no matter how good you are, some people still won't pay you fairly if they think they can get away with it. The worst part is that some people say Oprah used her power to make things harder for Taraji. They claim Oprah may have quietly stopped her from getting other good roles. These are just rumors, but if they're true, it's very troubling. Taraji's team says she's not only fighting for herself, but for all black women who are tired of being pushed aside. She wants fairness. She wants respect. She wants real change. Taraji has always spoken out about unfair pay and how black women are treated in Hollywood. She doesn't just complain, she uses her voice to try and fix the problem. She talks about it on talk shows, award shows, and interviews. She wants people to know what's really going on. She wants more transparency and honesty in the business. She wants other women to know they are not alone.
There's not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you that we're gonna give this to. Imagine you being at that point and have to humble yourself and say, they're not paying me, y'all.
Sometimes, people make up wild stories when women like Taraji speak out. Some even said she was involved in crazy things like human trafficking or was part of Hollywood's secret clubs. Taraji shut those rumors down. She said they were lies meant to distract people from the real issues. She said the truth matters. She wanted the focus to stay on fairness and justice, not gossip and lies. There are also strange and serious rumors about Oprah. Some people online say she's involved in powerful secret groups that control celebrities. Some call them handlers or puppet masters. They say these groups decide who gets famous and who gets silenced. These stories sound like movies, but many people believe them because they feel like something is not right in the entertainment world. Some even link Oprah to powerful criminals like Jeffrey Epstein.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name? Jeffrey Epstein.
And Harvey Weinstein.
More turmoil at the Harvey Weinstein retrial today as the foreman refuses to go into the jury room to finish deliberations, leading to a bombshell decision from the judge.
Oprah has also been criticized by other women in Hollywood. Actress Rose McGowan.
Imagine you're a woman in the theater. In this movie that even though there are 50% of you occupy the world, This movie's not made for you.
who helped start the Me Too movement, said Oprah is not who she pretends to be. She said Oprah only supports victims when it helps her image. Rose brought up the fact that Oprah was friends with Harvey Weinstein. Rose also pointed out that Oprah backed out of a project about Russell Simmons' accusers, which made many people upset. In a tweet, Rose McGowan said she wished Oprah was real, but she's not. She said Oprah is part of a broken system that protects bad people. She even called her fake. That's a strong word, but it shows how upset Rose and others are. They feel betrayed. They expected more from someone as powerful as Oprah. This whole situation between Taraji and Oprah has opened people's eyes. It's not just a fight between two stars. It's a bigger issue about how Black women are treated in Hollywood. It shows how power is used, how silence is bought, and how people who speak out are often punished. Taraji's tears were real. Her pain was deep, and her words were honest. She spoke not just for herself, but for every woman who has been made to feel small. Oprah is one of the most powerful and famous women in the world. She built a career that many people admire. She started with nothing and became a billionaire, a talk show queen, and a big name in Hollywood. Back in 2018, singer Seal made strong comments about Oprah. He said she knew about the bad things Harvey Weinstein was doing, but didn't do anything to stop it. Seal posted a photo of Oprah with Weinstein and wrote something very direct. He said, "Oh, I forgot. That's right. You'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually doing those things to young actresses." Seal accused Oprah of pretending to care now, even though she may have known what was happening for years. He felt that Oprah was part of the problem, but now wanted people to see her as the one with all the answers. When the Me Too movement became popular, Oprah stood in front of the world and spoke out against it in Hollywood. She gave powerful speeches and called for justice. Many people praised her and said she was brave. But at the same time, others started asking questions. If Oprah was so close to Weinstein, why didn't she speak up earlier? Why did she take so long to say something if she had heard the rumors? Her friendship with Weinstein made some people doubt her honesty. They wondered if she was only speaking out because it was popular to do so. News reports also said that many people in Hollywood knew about Weinstein's behavior. He was known to hurt women and use his power to scare them. Still, many stars, agents, and producers stayed quiet. They didn't stop him, and some even helped hide his actions. Oprah was part of this group, some believe. She went to events with him, smiled for photos, and introduced young women to him. Some people now say this makes her guilty too. Even if she didn't hurt anyone herself, they think she helped protect someone who did. Oprah is known for her big heart and helping others. She has given away millions of dollars, built schools in Africa, and helped many people start new lives. But this side of her also came under fire. In 2023, she and actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made a video asking people to donate money for wildfire victims in Maui.
Oprah and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, they're dealing with some backlash concerning the charity that the pair started to benefit the people of Maui.
They only gave $10 million themselves, even though they are both very rich. Many people were upset. They said, "Why are you asking us for money when you have billions?" The video got so many angry comments that the comments had to be turned off.
They started the campaign with $10 million, but the posts are receiving some major backlash on Instagram and on TikTok, with people criticizing the wealthy pair for asking fans to donate. Commenters say that the pair could donate all the money needed and make it all back within a year.
People on TikTok and other social media started to express their anger toward Oprah. Videos criticizing her got millions of views. People said they were tired of celebrities acting like they care while living in luxury. Some said Oprah is out of touch with regular people. Unlike other talk show hosts from the past, Oprah's power and money have only grown. She now has so much influence that some people believe she can control things behind the scenes without the public knowing. Because of her wealth and power, some people started sharing strange theories. They looked up Oprah Winfrey Illuminati and began to believe she might be part of a secret group that controls the world. These are just theories with no proof, but they show that many people no longer trust her. They think she may not be the friendly, smiling woman she appears to be. Some believe she hides things and has a bigger plan we don't see. Katt on Club, Shay. Fairly recently, Katt spoke about Oprah in an interview on the show Club Shay.
There's not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you that we're gonna give this to. Imagine you being at that point and have to humble yourself and say, they're not paying me, y'all.
He said, when you are a billionaire, you can do whatever you want. He felt Oprah's power was so strong that she could decide who becomes famous and who gets forgotten. Katt said that Oprah's power goes beyond race and that she might be more powerful than people think. His words got people talking again and wondering what role Oprah really plays in Hollywood. One of the most shocking parts of Oprah's story is her connection to a man named John of God.
A Brazilian faith healer accused of sexual abuse by more than 300 women has handed himself into the police. João Teixeira de Faria, known as John of God, had been declared a fugitive when police failed to find him to serve an arrest warrant on Friday.
He was a spiritual healer from Brazil. Oprah met him and even went to his healing center. She spoke highly of the experience. But later, John of God was arrested for many women and was sentenced to 63 years in prison. People started asking why Oprah didn't know what was happening, or if she did know and just didn't say anything. The fact that she was close to such a person made many people very uncomfortable. Oprah is also connected to other big names in the black entertainment world, like Tyler Perry.
There's a generation that's come up that would see the Madea movies and grew up on them, enjoyed them, but got a little older and like, oh my God, this is so lowbrow. There's such much a higher level.
And Steve Harvey.
For $4 million, I'll be all the motherfucking monkey you can stand. Black people will be so embarrassed by my motherfucking performance, you'll be sitting up there just going, look at this big lip son of a...
Katt Williams said that these two men played a role in making his life harder. He believes they helped Hollywood turn against him. He also claimed that Steve Harvey made a deal with Hollywood that cost him his soul. These claims are hard to prove, but they show that some people in the industry think there are secret deals and power games going on behind the scenes. Some people even say Oprah uses her power to decide which black artists get famous and which ones don't. They think she blocks opportunities for those who speak against her or don't follow her rules. They believe she has helped some stars rise while hurting the careers of others who didn't agree with her. This kind of control, if true, shows just how powerful she might be.